Hello everyone, and welcome to my video playthrough guide, whatever you want to call it, for 21. For the people who don't know what the game mode is, I'll explain it real quick. Essentially, it's like 21 or Blackjack with, a few pretty significant and key differences. So, your goal is to make it to 21, or as close to it as possible, and beat your opponent. You don't want to go over unless if your opponent also goes over, but more than you. Also, there are these things called trump cards, which you can play to increase your odds of winning, or decrease them if you play them poorly. Essentially, these trump cards come in all different shapes and sizes, and if we look into rewards, you can earn them over time through playing 21, Survival, and Survival Plus. These are all the ones I have currently unlocked. I haven't beaten Survival Plus, so I haven't beaten without taking damage. Haven't ever encountered this guy because I don't get far enough and I restart early because, yeah. But yeah, so I would recommend if you're going to try and beat Survival Plus to get as many of these as possible, which is all but these last three. Defeating the elusive Mr. Big Head and completing Survival Plus, because you already need to have it completed if you're gonna grab that one. Which, as a reward, it doesn't do anything anyway. Alright, just making a little addendum here because I just want to say some extra stuff before we actually get started. I did flawless this. I'll show you the reward at the very end. I wasn't initially planning on it. There's a couple restarts here and there because things didn't work out right. I took a bit too much damage in the front end and didn't really have trump cards that I wasn't comfortable beating the game with. That also being said, if you manage to find trump cards that help you out for later, then you can, do well with those cards, take a few hits, do well with those cards later, etc. I also want to clarify that I may not be super clear while I'm talking and playing because I'm not really super used to that, and I may just ramble a bit and it might be confusing, so bear with me, and hopefully I actually am consistent in making points and all of that stuff. Also, I want to give some extra tips before we actually get started. First off, you should really want to, because it makes it easier at least, unlock as many trump cards as you can before getting into this. I, again, didn't unlock anything for defeating Mr. Elusive Big Head or whatever it's called, but I did unlock the Trump Switch Plus because that one's good. And, well, it's kind of tedious to unlock because you need to use 15 trump cards in a round. And that in a round, I think, means in one sitting before it rotates to the enemy player and then back to you. So you got to use 15 in one go, essentially. And only 5 can be on the board at the same time. So that's kind of weird. But anyway. So Trump Switch and Trump Switch Plus are really good to use when you have a ton of trump cards already or are really desperate for getting better ones. So real quick, I'm just going to rank the best trump cards to hold on to for late game or for if you're in a bind. So my top trump card is probably Destroy Plus Plus, and only because you want to hold on to it for the final fight. Because you don't want too many modifiers on the board, and you don't want him to play trump cards to be able to win. Anyway, the second most important cards are the Go For cards. So Go For 17, Go For 27, Go For 24, just so you can switch up the bets if you know you're screwed over. The next most important one is the Perfect Draw one, so Perfect Draw Plus, and Ultimate Draw. Ultimate Draw is good to get extra trump cards. Perfect Draw helps increase bets if you're confident that your opponent doesn't have the card that he needs to win. The next most important, or best cards, I guess, is the bet increasing cards, because you want to kill your opponents quick. You want to get through them quick, and hopefully you get a 2-up plus from your 2-up plus that you play. Because, yeah, you just want to deal a lot of damage so you don't have to play the game for as long, and you want to secure your win, because otherwise it kind of sucks and it's kind of unfortunate. One of the next best cards they're all good, but this is kind of the order that I rank them in. Anyway, the next best one is the give number cards. So you can both use this to A, get a number, and to B, see what number they have. Because if you don't get a number and you don't see that number on the board, that means it's their face down number. Logic and stuff. And then probably the worst card, but still has its use, is the shield card. Because, yeah, don't ever throw away shield cards unless if you need to throw them away for more room. But shield cards aren't that important. If you're going for a flawless, they're more important, but it's better to win a round than to not get hit. That being said, the last tip currently that I have to give, I might add on to this even more later. The last guy uses a perfect draw. So if you use a destroy ++, he can't use his trump card. Also, you can use his perfect draw to your advantage to see what his face down card is. So if he has something and a 9 and uses perfect draw and gets a 2, then you know he has a 10. And you can use this information to do card swaps, because if the 2 is what he needs to win, you take the 2, and then you win if you get 21 or whatever. It's no exact science, but I got it, I guess. I wasn't super prepared. I just hit record and wanted to see if I actually got it. So let's finally get to that after my long addendum. That'll edit down, I hope. But yeah, I'll try to give tips. I will also hopefully be able to focus on this game instead of, commentating. So we'll just see how this guide or video goes. So as soon as the game starts, we get dealt out our trump cards, and yeah, each trump card has its own individual value. Some are better than others, and some are really, really, really good, and you don't want to use them up early, per se. I don't know exactly the best method of saving and using trump cards, or just like getting through the early waves as fast as possible. I don't know what necessarily is the best play, but I'll try to explain some of my thought process as I go through it. Hopefully this doesn't distract me enough, and I don't actively throw by making bad decisions. That was a good decision, apparently. I'm going to increase the bet here because he's basically guaranteed to lose. Each opponent kind of behaves differently. Like, this guy is clearly dumb and trying to coax me because he is staying at a maximum of 16.
I'm gonna stay.
Another real quick tip here is look at how many cards are face up on the table, including your own, like, face down card. Just count that as a face up card. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. So since there's 4 cards on the screen, we can take 11, subtract 4, and that's how many options of cards he has on the screen. So he has 7 options right now. He could have 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 11. And also 9. That's 7 cards. I counted with my fingers. So him having 7 options for different cards means that later when we need to be like, okay, if he has a 6, I'm screwed. That would be a 1 out of 7 if there's 4 face-up cards on the table. But with the cards that he has and the fact that he stayed, A, he's dumb. B, I just also stay and I just win because the max number he can have is 16 and I'm already 4 above that. So some opponents, usually the first 1 or 2, play stupid bets and try to catch you off guard, from what I've noticed. And I think the farthest I've gotten is 6, and then I gave up and restarted because I took 7 damage. And I just like to restart if I take damage early because there's no point in really going on if you take damage early. If you have a 10 or less, you always want to hit on your first draw. So in this situation, there's 5 known cards on the table, so face-up cards, as I said before. So we subtract 5 from 11, so that gets us 6. Yeah, that gets 6. So he has 6 options for cards that he can have on the table. How many options win him this match? So 5 the draw. If he has a 5, that's a draw. If he has a 6, he wins. If he has a 10 or 9, he loses. So that's a 1 in 6 chance that he can win. So that's a bet I'm willing to take. So that's the wrong card. That is the wrong card. I hit the wrong button. I meant to... Yeah, oops. Well, here's hoping for an 8 or higher. Shit.
I'll stay.
I meant to increase his bet. That's not great. Yeah, okay, cool. I didn't need to waste the trump cards. I would probably restart, but since I'm doing this, for YouTube currently, I'm not going to restart. That is really unfortunate that I misclicked. Be careful about misclicks. Always know what is keep and what is hit, because those are your crucial controls. You don't want to mess those up. You don't want to return that 6 again. I don't want to return it.
I'm gonna stay.
I want to stay. Don't want to hit. I want to stay. Make sure you always get your keys right. It's me. It has to be me. Because he did not have a 7. I don't know if it had to be me. Like, I'm gonna be fully honest, I didn't know if it had to be me because I was caught off guard by playing the wrong card. So right here, if I could draw a 6, I could just win, but if I had a card that let me just draw this 6, I could go up to 21. But since he has a 6, I wouldn't play that. Unless if I didn't notice. However, if he had, say, a 9 and his other card was a 6, and I tried to play, like, if this were a 6 card, for example. If I tried to play this would tell me that he would have a 6, because that's his face down card, and I'm physically enabled to get it. I can't draw 5, or I can't draw 4, I can draw 5. I'm just gonna draw the 5. Am I? Yeah, I am. And then I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
He has to beat 20, but he can't, so he takes the damage. Can't beat 20 because he already hit stay, and 6 plus anything does not equal 20. I need a 7 for this. He raised his bet. A lot of the opponents who... He loses that unless if he has a 1 or 2. So I'm just gonna stay. A lot of the opponents that bluff... From me... What? Okay, I'm gonna restart because that was early. However, for my point, a lot of the opponents that bluff, like, throw down a bet card and then they ask for another card. Don't confuse this with playing a bet card and then playing a card for getting the 7. Don't confuse it with that. Because sometimes they play a 1-up bet card, and then they play a 2, and then they play a 6. So they know exactly what they're getting, and then they'll stay. Those are the ones you should be afraid of, because I'm afraid of them. But I'm going to restart because I took damage early and I didn't want to. Because there was still a 1 in, 7 chance that he had the right number, and he did have the right number, he just got lucky drawing a 10. After he raised his bet. I guess also to home run my point, if they play a card that raises their bet, and then they play a card that gives them an extra card, and then they hit for an extra card, that's when they're we'll just call it the bluff personality. Because different opponents behave differently. So some will just go all out and play, draw cards. Some will put up shields. Some will put up shields and then play a card that removes their shields and raises your bet by 5.
Hit me.
Wow. The one card that would have made me lose. And if I don't have anything to switch this up, I have a 24, thankfully. I might as well just play this and then bet. That gets me an extra trump card to bet trump card, so I'm going to use that up just to get this guy over with quickly. And another bet card, so I'm going to play that again. Also, if and when you are going for the, like, all of the trump cards, because I think, yeah. If you're going for all of them, there is one where you have to win around using at least 15 trump cards. I think this all has to be in the same rotation. So you have to have 15 all at once, put them all down within the same turn, and then you also have to win that round. So it should technically say win around having used at least 15 trump cards in a turn. But yeah, at least that's how I got it. It lets you, I think, discard one trump card at random and you get 4 from it. So that's pretty decent value, as long as you don't discard like a destroy plus plus or ultimate draw or perfect draw plus, which we'll get to those later. But I increased his bet by a whole bunch. Oh, right. The original point why I went on that little detour. You can only have 5 active, like, on the board cards at a time. So I could have, like, I could put a shield down right here if I wanted to, if I had one, but I couldn't put anything else after that, because you can only put 5 per side. Found that out the hard way while I was going for the use 15 in a turn achievement. I'm going to keep this.
I'm gonna stay.
He's going to use a shield.
Give me another.
And then ask for another card. If he has a 10 or an 11, he wins, but I have the 10 or 11, so he can't win unless he hits another card. So he loses this. Would have lost that. Oh, never mind. I was going to say he would have lost that even if I kept it to 1, but he would have won that because he was under, I was over. I'm staying on this.
I'll stay.
I could raise my bet, though. Because he's also staying on that, I'm going to raise my bet. He might do something in reaction to that, but if he doesn't, we're chilling. Okay.
I'll stay.
That's it.
I'm gonna stay.
Again, try not to ever mix up, which is stay and hit. It's not a fun time. It's like, oh, I'll stay. Oh, I hit. Crap, I'm screwed. Sometimes you can recover from it if you have a go for 27, but sometimes you just can't. I'm gonna hit. If it's less than 11, you always hit. Okay. So I lose if I have a 9, 10, or 11. That's 3 out of, again, count the cards. 4 minus 11, that's 7. 3 out of 7, I would lose, so 4, I have a chance to win. However, he has a shield. If I raise the bet, though, he would lose. I'm gonna hit. Except I'm hitting after playing the bet, which isn't the smartest thing. And that was terrible. However, I'm gonna play more shields, get out of here. I don't have a swap, but I have a return. That's good. Remember, I can't draw this 2, I can't draw this 4, because I have the 2 and 4 already. The 2 and the 4 are already out on the board. If I tried to draw a 6, I couldn't because it's already out on the board. If I tried to draw whatever card he has, I couldn't because it's out on the board. I'm gonna hit again.
Hit me.
And if I lose, I restart. Because it's the first opponent. I know I've restarted several times already. But it's part of the process. This one's good. It's good to use early on, good to guarantee you a win. Air quote, guarantee you a win. If they physically can't win, and they're not going to play a go for X card, which they sometimes do, they can sometimes also delete your trump cards on the board. I don't know exactly which opponents can. You probably can find out if you look on the wiki. I don't have it open right now, plus I'm too lazy. This is a stay. Kind of a low stay, but it's a stay. Alright, so he wins if he has an no, not 11. He wins if he has a 10, which he doesn't. He wins if he has an 8. He only wins if he has an 8, which is a 1 out of 7. So I like those odds. So I'm going to raise my bet. I'm not going to raise the bet because this one removes his last drawn card.
I'm gonna stay.
Which I would say, if you can, avoid getting that one, but it also has a good time where you can use it. So I wouldn't personally say avoid getting any of them, because a lot of them are good even if they're in their own weird circumstance. Plus you want a few bad ones to get rid of with the Trump Switch one, which you may see later. I haven't seen one all day that I've been playing this, which has been
Hit me.
longer than I've wanted to. Always hit on a 9. Most of the time hit on a 10. Always hit on a 10 or below, rather. I changed my mind. See? That's really good.
I'll stay.
I ended up with something good. So, we can only tie currently. So we could only tie because he needs an 11 to get above me. The only thing he can beat me with is an 11, but I already have an 11. So the closest possible thing is tying. I don't have anything to increase my score without, risking everything. So, I'm just gonna stay.
I'm gonna stay.
And if he tied, neither of us get damaged. We just, move on.
Hit me. Give me another.
This would put me up to 20. Okay, but before I do that, that'll leave him at 11. He would have to have a 10 to win. Which, it's not the best odds, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Well, I can do this. No, I should do this. I don't know if that's the best bet, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I'm gonna stay.
Because if he has a 10, he wins. That's it. He wouldn't put a shield, I think, if he were at 21. So he takes 2 damage. Yeah. So, yeah. That's a 15. 7 would put me over. Okay, I'm gonna return it. Well, hang on. Perfect draw would be a 6. Why don't I just do that? I'm gonna do that. So I'm at 21. He's staying, so he's not gonna get anything good out of that. I'm just gonna increase the bet, because why not? Again, certain opponents can remove your trump card, so be wary of that. This would kill him. I just want to kill him. It's been a while. Might be greedy, might not be the smartest thing. But, yeah. Remember, these normal ones always give you an extra card. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna
stay. I'll stay.
Stay. I don't know why he keeps saying. He must have 11 or something. Perfect Draw Plus is really good. Because that, you can use that early on in an opponent, or later on, and just... I'm gonna hit again.
Give me another.
Okay. So I have a lot on the low end. So he can't have 21. You can't have 21, 20, or 19. So with what he has 16 total. But he can't have 19, 20, or 21 because of the numbers that I currently have. The odds that I draw a card that I need, well, there's 2 cards that would screw me over. There's plenty of cards that would screw him over. Is a 7 good? A 7 is what he has, so if I use that, I'm dumb, and I'm burning my card. I don't need to increase his bet at all. Returning that would kind of be dumb. I'm going to draw another, especially because I have Go For. 2 Go For cards, which are, you know, the 24 and 27.
Hit me.
And now I'm going to set it to 24, because, yeah. Now, I could increase his bet so that this turn isn't pointless, but I'm not going to do that. He may have been bluffing. I wasted a lot of time explaining things, and I probably could have... I wouldn't have won that. He's staying on... If he keeps on burning shields, I can't get anywhere unless if I play the bet plus, but...
Hit me.
Nice. That is really good. I'm just gonna stay.
I'm gonna stay.
So nothing happens because he played a shield, which is annoying and I hate it. Thankfully I got my Go For 24 back. Can I draw a 4? Yes, I can. He doesn't have a 4. Always double check before you play these. Nice.
I'm gonna stay.
I don't know why I said nice like I wasn't expecting. Seriously, dude? No. No. No more. No more.
I'm gonna stay.
If he stays, he's nuts. Dude, seriously? Go for 17.
Give me another.
And sometimes they do that shit. So, real quick, as you can see, this card has the barbed wire like he does on his mask. Or on his bag. So that means only his variant can play that card. Also, as I was talking about earlier, I guess you can play 6 cards. Or I guess this slot is for active cards, like on the stack, if you play Magic the Gathering. So there's only 5 slots for like, trump cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway. That is really stupid that I set it to go for 17. But thankfully I drew another one of these. I could also do this. -4. Yeah, that puts me at 17 perfectly. Nice.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
So Return is also a really good card, as you could tell. Yeah, so that's the second guy I think found one. Might be the first guy. I don't know. Yay. Cool. Just the first. Alright. $16. That means a 5 would be very nice.
Give me another.
So, these are the ones that I think are the guys who bluff, because they say, I want the 2 card. They up their bet, and then they draw another. I don't know exactly how they work, but it's kind of a stupid thing, just to be like, oh, I'll evolve this. And then raise your bet. Perfect draw. Like, the thing is, I don't want to waste these, but at the same time, it burns them by 5. The smart idea is probably save these for the final boss. Because I know the final boss has extra tricks up his sleeve. Because he's just a different variant that has way better cards. So if you have a delete ++, you want to keep that on hand. guess I just play a 5. Not taking damage is more important than doing damage.
I'll stay.
He could have a 4 and win, but he probably... I'm glad I drew that 5. But knowing this opponent, he's probably going to do the whole
Hit me.
thing where he uses a card to get a card, and then he plays... Yep. Then he plays 1-ups, and then he draws a card. So he knows that the 6 is in my hand now, I think. I don't know if that works 100%, but he...
Give me another.
Just think potentially he knows that I have a 6. I'm gonna
I'm
stay,
gonna stay.
because I have a 19.
Give me another.
He might have a really low number. The only way he wins if he has if he has a 4, but I have the 4. So he loses this. What I could do is I could increase the bet. Don't play this. Don't play this because that'll change the tide of everything. But I know I win. Like, if I had an infinite amount of 2-ups, I would play those. Or if I kept on drawing 2-ups, I would constantly just play those. Because I know that I won. Because 17 plus 4 is 21. 17 plus 3 is 20. 17 plus 2 is 18. 17 plus 2 is 19. Don't listen to me. 17 plus 1 is 18. All of those half of those numbers beat me. However, none of those numbers he could physically have, because the numbers on the board cannot repeat. So he has to either have a 5, 6, has to either have a 5, a 7, an 8, or a 10 on that card right there. So I just win.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
And he stays, so the round ends, and I do 3 damage. Yay. Destroy plus. That is always nice to have. Okay. I'm telling you, it's a pattern where they say, give me this specific card, bet, and then they hit again. If this guy hits, he's nuts. Okay. So this is kind of a yikes. Because they draw a specific card, raise their bet. Yeah. But I know for a fact that the highest card I can draw is a 9. An 8 is exactly the number I want. So yeah, we'll try that out. We'll see what happens. I almost hit the wrong button.
Hit me.
So now all I need is a 7. So an 8 and a 9 will put me over. And that's out of 6 options. So I have a 4 in 6 chance of, being successful in this
Hit
game.
me.
I hate this so much.
I'll stay.
And none of the cards that I got revealed what he had. Or if he had a number that I would win with. So, actually, hang on. So since I drew a 1 and a 3, that means he does not have a 1 and a 3. So that means he either has a 4, 5, which will make him win, or a 7, 8, 9, which will make him lose. So he's more likely to lose. However, given his behavior in specifically asking for the 6, I think my best bet is to do this. Or I get the 4. Unless if he has the 4. And then I just win. Unless if he has a 5. Shit, I didn't consider that. I'm dumb.
Stay.
If he has a 5,
I'll stay.
it's a draw, and I wasted one of the best cards. It's a draw. It's a draw. Of course it's a draw. That's not worth restarting, in my opinion. But it's close to it. I'm a pro at restarting. Take my word for it.
Hit me.
So I need a 6. Can't get a 6, though. I swear, if he has a 10... if he has a 10 or 10 through 7, he wins. 7 puts me over. That puts me at 22. I'll just destroy his will to live.
I'm gonna stay.
15. So he probably had the 10. So he's at 12. He's at 13. That can't be 11. We know that number can't be an 11. So he's at 13 right now. I am making this way longer than it has to be by explaining everything.
I'm gonna stay. Give me another.
Okay, so that adds up to 10, so he probably has 20 right now. So this ties us, I think. No, this puts me 1 above him. If he does have 10. That is hard.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
Okay, so I win. So he did have a 10. Cool. So he could have had a 9 that whole time and was just playing somewhat cautious. He could have had a 9 that whole time and was kind of playing like a little bluffy. But we don't know that. Okay, so we have 7.
Give me another.
And he hit again. I hate when that happens. Alright, I'm gonna hit. What are the chances? Okay.
I'll stay.
Would he go with the 6? Because he gave himself the 3 and the 4. He gave himself an extra 7. He was that confident. 3? I don't have a 3. I can try for a 3. These are always sketchy. It's 1 at Oh! Oh, that's insane. Okay. So, it's very late into this. But I noticed before that I don't have 1-ups. I have 2-ups. I don't have shields. I have shield pluses. I didn't know that Trump Switch Plus is always Trump Switch Plus. That is really good. So this is probably like the tier list of how good each trump card is. So Destroy Plus Plus, it's not going to help you unless if you're building defense, but this is what you want for the final opponent. You want this and probably Perfect Draw Plus, because they can't do anything. Like, if you know that they'll be screwed if you get a 21, like they physically can't get it, you want to have this and this be used in the same turn, because that will kill the final opponent quicker, which is very good. And yeah, so let's get back to the game. This is probably like the best cards, like in order. This probably ultimate draw next, because that gets you 2 trump cards. These get you 4 trump cards. So like if you don't have too many of these really good cards, you can use this. Bet is always really good, or 2-up's really good. 2-up plus kind of iffy because it just depends on the situation. But like these are probably, like, all of them are really good. If you were to get rid of 1 at random, I wouldn't really risk it if you have these 4. Anyway, back to it. Okay, so if he has a 6, he wins. That's a 1 in 5 chance. Because the 8 is probably a number that's higher than he was expecting for some reason. But yeah, I can't check if he has a 6. He was... Oh, I can check if he has a 6. That would screw me over, but that would put me at exactly 24. I'm going to do that. He has a 21. Okay. I am glad I checked. Hmm. I'm gonna take defense for this. Like, okay, because I'm 0 damage in already. Cool. I just don't want to take it.
I'm gonna stay.
He wins. Piss off,
I'll
dude.
stay.
There's 9 opponents left, so...
I'm gonna stay.
Meanwhile, as I'm roasting these cards saying they're not the best, I use several of them. Stop doing that.
I'll stay.
Like, I know I lost. Stop. Jeez.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
At least he's burning all of his trump cards, I guess. And I don't get shocked because I used all my shit. Because I did the right math. Because I checked with that 6 card. I hit.
Hit me.
Because like 11 and 9 would screw me over. But it's at the same time, I could just get a 4. Or he could get the 4.
I'll stay.
Or I could just get a 1 rather. Because I
Hit me.
can't read numbers. That is really good.
I'll stay.
Do you think he has a 7? No, he doesn't have a 7. How could he? I have a 7. So he doesn't hit 21. I hit 21, he dies.
I'll stay.
It's just that easy. Eight more to go, woo! I've been recording for 40 minutes. Damn. I'm gonna hit again. It's an 11. That's fine. That's fine. I can remove it later. Can I remove it? I can remove it later.
Hit me.
I was hoping for a 10.
Hit me.
He might be at 21 because he
I'll stay.
played a very good card on the first turn and he had an 11. I'm gonna go for 27.
Hit me. I'll stay. I'm gonna stay.
I should also mention, I just now thought of this. If they have, always keep on hand another go for card because they might have a go for 17. This might just be the barbed wire sack guy. Okay, barbed wire sack sounds terrible.
Hit me.
Might be that guy only. I don't know for sure. Always feel free to look at the wiki.
Give me another.
If he gets a 10, he got a 10. Cool. I have a plus bet, so I'm gonna do that. Ultimate draw, that is very good.
I'm gonna stay.
Because ultimate draw gets me 2 trump cards.
Stay.
It just it air quote guarantees me a win on my turn. Well then. Yeah. The ultimate draw almost guarantees me a win on my turn.
I'll stay.
Did he have an 11?
Hit me. I'll stay.
Okay. If he has an 11... Yeah. No bet increases except perfect draw plus. That kind of sucks. Yeah, probably another tip is burn your 2-ups when you know for a fact that you'll win. Because if you waste 4 and they... A, if you waste 4 and they destroy them all, that really sucks. B, if you waste 4 and you draw, then it sucks a decent amount. Except you got, 4 cards for the cards that you played, so it's alright. But if you lose on the 4 2-ups like I have done once, because I was dumb, then you just lose. Not fun. I don't have a 2-up. That sucks.
Give me another. I'm gonna stay. Give me another.
Ooh. Okay, so if he has a 3 or... If he has a 4, he wins. That's a 1 in 6 chance. But why else would he hit if he didn't have something low? Because he wasn't going to hit if he had a 9, I don't think. Maybe. I'm going to say it's worth it. How many opponents? 8. I'm going to say it's worth it. I might restart, but also at the same time, it would only be 1 damage. But if we get a perfect draw. Is it too early to use that? No. Let's think. Let's think. Use that. Get 21. End it.
Stay.
Even though that's a pretty decent card, kind of just burnt it. No way he has 0.
I'm gonna stay.
I win. Forgot that they can play those. Okay.
Give me another.
Okay. He loses again. Return?
I'll stay.
So, I think, I haven't made sure by any means, but I think they have a set number of trump cards. That's the amount that you saw handed out to them. And they always start out with 4, as far as I know.
Give me
I'm gonna
another.
get hit. I'm gonna hit it, rather.
Hit me.
I'm gonna get hit, he says.
I'll stay.
Yeah, that's up to 27.
I'm gonna stay. Give me another.
If he gets a 6, okay. He gets a 5.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
Okay. Now I think. So he needs a... He loses. It was like he needs a 15 to win. There is no 15 card. I got return.
I'm gonna stay.
It's a very good card to get. Ultimate draw. Nice. You have a 5 in here? Or a 6? No, 6 would put me over. Never mind. Ignore me. And I couldn't get a absolute perfect draw, so I'm not going to try. I have a return, so I might as well.
Give me another.
Really? I didn't want to use my return. I could have returned my 5 and drew a 10. What was I thinking? Don't be like me. Be smart. So he can't have an 11, so I might win off this. It's not worth the try. As a 9 or a 10, he wins. And he probably has a 9 or a 10 because... I don't know. But if I draw a 2... Well, God dang it. The 2 is the only thing that would really help me. That puts me at 18. He would need 11, which he can have.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
Okay, I win. That is bad. You never want those. You don't want to see those. So, like, do anything to get rid of them. Play 2 cards. Let me actually think about this. So I need a 7 to win. Okay. I need an 8 to win, rather. I don't need to raise his thing by 5. 2 extra trump cards could be cool. Great. I get an 8, so he does not have an 8. That much is obvious or something. I think I have enough cards to be safe with this. 2 up. Change. Change is good. 2 up's also good. More 2 ups. Cool. And I didn't lose the good ones. Cool. I think... Is it worth it? I can 2-up him, right? Yeah, I can 2-up. A lot of this is going to be me thinking out loud.
I'm gonna stay. Give me another.
It's off, dude.
I'm gonna stay.
If he has a 10, he'll be upsetting. Probably doesn't, considering he hit for a 3. Yeah. You losing? Move on. 0 hits. I'll pro at this. Totally. I hate this. I hate this. Okay, so he got 4 trump cards. Do I get a 6? I got a 7. Can't play the 7. I got 2 7s. Kill him quick or just get myself more cards? Sure. He has a 6. We guaranteed that he is a 6.
I'm gonna stay.
We guaranteed that because I didn't draw a 6 when it would have been my best card. So he loses. I can do up the heck out of him. Go for 27, nice. Go for 24, also nice. Make sure that you never use a 2-up plus when you're just trying to use a 2-up. 4 is decent. Whatever. You win.
Stay.
He has a 6. 100% chance he has a 6. There was a chance that he could have removed my 3 2-ups, and that would have felt terrible. Except thankfully I drew a card from them. But, yeah. Got a hit.
Give me another.
There's a 2 in whatever chance that I lose, but
Give me another.
he's gonna hit again, so he doesn't have a 10. Or even if he did have a 10. So I need a 6 to win. 4's on the board. 7's on the board. That'll put me at 20. But that might be what he wants.
I'm gonna stay.
Yeah, he can't have a 12.
Give me another.
He can't win this one. Yeah, he can't win this one. But I don't want to. I want to use one of these, but I already know we can't win. Better safe than sorry.
I'm gonna stay.
He can tie though. No, he can't
I'll
tie.
stay.
And if you haven't got it already, I realized that because I looked at the numbers on the board and there's no duplicates. 4 would be exactly what I need. And he does not have the 4. It'd be a waste to 2-up him, especially if he has or if he uses shields, but probably wouldn't use a shield. He wouldn't do that to me, right?
I'm gonna stay.
I'm just gonna go 1 by 1. Not the best idea. You don't want to play. You want to play as least strands as you can on this, but you don't want to use trump cards when you don't have to. He's confident.
Give me another.
And he asked for another. But like he has a 8 in there, he can't.
I'm gonna stay.
I win.
I'll stay.
Let's feed. Nope, I win. Like if you can confidently win 1 at a time, I wouldn't say that any of this is confident, by the way. If you can confidently win 1 at a time, you don't need to
Give me another.
do overkill, or what would be overkill. It's 15. What if he has a 6? I can't get a 7 because he has a 7 in there. I could get a 5. I'm gonna do too much though. I can't get an 8. I don't like any of this because he said hit, and he got that. He beats me with 6 or below, so he has 5 opportunities to beat me. If I burn the 5, it'll put me at 18. Which will mean he beats me with 4. He would only beat me with 2 options if I throw this in. You might already have a 5, though. I don't think that helped me. Okay. I'm gonna do this. No, I'm not gonna do it. Am I? A 7. He cannot have a 7 in his deck.
I'm gonna stay.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Give me another.
Really, that's good. That is pretty good. Me at 25. Go for 27. Draw the 7. So he probably has a 3.
I'm gonna stay. Give me another.
What the hell? What the hell? That is terrible. Can I get an ultimate draw, not just a perfect draw? What? Okay, but if he has a 1 or a 2, I lose. No. We would tie. I hate that I'm burning all these, but like I would take 6 damage. Or I would burn my destroy plus plus. Oh no, I have destroy plus. Whatever. We either tie or he loses more than me.
I'll stay.
He had a 3. Wow. Oh god, that was rough. Okay. We are entering the zone where I'm probably not going to restart.
Hit me.
That's fine. especially if I can exchange them. Can't. I'm gonna return it though. Return it, then perfect draw. Yeah. That's 7, 8. Nope, nope, nope. I can't. But we're at the same number. Whoa. Because I'd get a 5. Or I would know that I'm screwed. It's... wow. I don't like any of these odds. Whatever. If I get a 5... okay, he has a 5. Maybe. So I know for a fact that he has a 5. Okay.
Hit me.
We tie. No, but I... oh, God. I'm gonna hit again, and I'm gonna bump to 24. No, I'm not. No. I just gotta take the L. Take the
I'm
tie.
gonna stay.
It's a draw.
It sucks that I burnt my card for that. Really does. That's a hit.
Hit me.
Hit again. What if he plays Eden?
Hit me.
Okay, that's good. I really dislike that though. Gonna take another hit.
Hit me.
The highest card in the deck? Does that always guarantee me an 11? I got a shield.
I'm gonna stay.
Okay, okay, cool. So I 100% lose. Destroy plus, that's good. Hell yes. He does not have a 5 in there. You know that for sure.
I'm gonna stay.
What? No. Okay, so that does make me draw a card that's higher. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully I don't discard a good one. I'm trying to get a return. I did get another destroy plus plus though. Return. 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 Damn. I'm not losing my good cards, which is good. Return. 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 No. Okay. Exchange. What's that gonna do? I got a shield. Okay, but like, I'm losing out on two bets. There's nothing I can really do now. mean,
I'm gonna stay.
I lose out on my bet pluses.
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay.
Wow. He's just stacking them all up.
Winner is Hotman.
Hit me.
I need a 4. Now put me in 20. Wait. If he has a 5, he wouldn't. Okay. Okay. But what if? What if? So, hear me out. Let me cook. Alright?
I'm gonna stay.
I hope he doesn't change the go for goal. Hey.
Winner is Greasy.
So it says in the loading tips that you can bait them. I haven't really ever tried, / I don't know how. And I don't want to waste my 2-ups, even though they give you a card back. Even though I also wasted 2 of them earlier this round. Six would put me over. And I can't get a 5. 11-5 really sucks as a combo. So that would put me at 14. And 14 plus 7 is perfect. So I'll do that. And I'll do that. He has a 7.
I'm gonna stay.
I win.
I'm gonna stay.
It's 22 for him. Oh god, the stress, man. The stress. But all I have to do is not die this next round. I should have done an extra bet, but whatever. We're here. 7 or 8. One's bet is raised by 10. DC loses from cards. I would like a ultimate draw, please. 7, 8. Does he have an 8? He has an 8. He has an 8. I need a 2. I have the card for 2. I fucking misclicked my keyboard for a second. He has an 8. I win.
I'm
I
gonna
win.
stay.
Right? I win, right? Can't tell myself here. I literally just win.
Greasy.
He couldn't have it. Okay. I'm like an hour in, and I already played for an hour before this. An hour into recording, I guess.
Hit me.
Does it go back around? Okay. You take it. We gladly accept that. Okay, we remove that. I need a 3. I'm gonna do that and raise his bet. Stop it. So he doesn't have a 4. You know that much.
I'm gonna stay.
Give me another.
I'm gonna stay.
Give me another.
If he draws a 4, he wins.
I'm
But
gonna
he's
stay.
probably gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Yeah.
Winner is Quincy.
Hit a 5. Huh. Okay, I gotta start actually net losing my trump cards. Except gaining more, jeez.
Give me another.
An 11 would be nice. I don't need to burn a destroy plus though. This would be nice. But I don't need to raise his bet. I could double bet him. God. This is so stressful. Do you have ultimate draw? No. Perfect draw. Lamau. Okay. We don't keep because we need to use another comforter. And I don't need to 2-up. Actually, yeah. No, I have 6. That's enough. Well over enough. I think just destroy, honestly. Like, I hate that it is, but I think it is. He can't have a 6, so he can't win. Oh no.
I'll stay.
Decent amount.
I'm
Okay.
gonna stay.
Winner is
He loses.
Quincy.
It was a close one, though, admittedly. I still really, really hate this. Six. I do have a 6. Cool. But I could... No. No more. Yeah, no more.
I'm gonna stay.
Hopefully he doesn't end up on 21. It was kind of dumb to burn these early. He's just... I'm confused, but go for it, buddy. Might have a go for 17. If he has a go for 17, good thing I have a go for 24. Only one, though.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
He doesn't have an 11, I win.
Winner is Quincy.
It's a big shock. He's raising those a little quick. 21 up. Card total is 21. Oh, that's cool.
I'll stay.
I would like to remove all of them and use a shield, which I don't have.
Hit me.
Wow. So he's either really confident about having 21 or... I'll put him over. Yeah.
I'm gonna stay.
Here's 21 out of 21. Oh no.
I'll stay.
In the ring.
I realized I could have two-upped him. Whatever. We just clinch for another round. Or another 2 rounds if I don't one up him,
Hit me.
two up him again. Okay, that's a 5. I need a 5.
Give me another.
He doesn't have 11. What's he playing? Okay. So he beats me with a 2 through 6. And he could have a 2 or a 6. I really don't like the odds. I don't have anything to put me at. Well, I do. No, I don't. I don't have a perfect draw. Blech.
Hit me.
I'll stay.
7. Can't draw a 7.
Hit me.
I'll stay.
What do you think about if he went over? +4 to his total. Oh god, what am I doing? What am I doing? I low-key don't know what I'm doing anymore, which is terrible. Okay. Let's take a moment, step back, realize that if we do this, we're at 13, and we gotta make up 11. Realize that he only wins with a 8 or 9. He only wins with 8 or 9, only ties with 7, so he loses.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Cool.
In the ring. See.
I have no damage. I just want to say I have no damage. Three left.
Give me another.
5. But I can't have a 5 because it's 5 and 11 again.
I'm gonna stay.
Give me another.
He wins with 5. He doesn't have 5.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Sometimes you just want to play a quick, simple round. Sometimes it's completely worth it just to play a quick, simple, dumb round. Perfect Draw Plus is amazing. I need a 4 to win. I don't have a 4 card. But if I increase the bet, there's a chance I can draw a 4. This guarantees me a 4, but I want to hold on to these. Unlike I did earlier. I double-clicked. Oops.
Hit me.
It's decent. He did not have a 7, I think is the card that I played.
Give me another.
Crap. Only way he ties is with 11. I'll wait it
I'm
out
gonna
now.
stay.
Give me another.
5, 6. So he can only win if he has a 6. I'm gonna use this. I don't know what it got rid of. Another trump switch, okay. Sure. There's another right there. No. That used to know. Okay. I'm kind of sorting these as a coping mechanism. Slash a small break. Oh god. I hate this so much. 3. He wins if he has a 6. No, what am I saying? He wins if he has a... Yeah, he beats me if he has a 6. That's it. No, screw it. I'll cover both my options. Probably didn't need to play a shield. Feels like a waste.
Give me another.
So, he wins if he has a 4. And if he wins, it's no big deal. He probably has a... He probably has a 1, let's be honest.
I'll stay.
Winner is
Well, hey. I only lose net 1 trump card. Lose 2 ups. 2 2-ups. But, and a shield.
Give me another.
Don't do anything, Alec. Like, just 2 of them.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
winner is
Wow. He really hit on the 17. Like, oh, he has the 9. Can't get the 9. Yeah, but you can get the 11. It.
Hit me.
I shouldn't have done it that quick.
Give me
What
another.
if there was something I could have... He doesn't have a 1, so he's over. I could perfect... I have 2 perfect draws, so I might as well.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Because he can't have the 1, so he has to be over. I just played the perfect draw, not for the draw, but for the +5 bet. 2 opponents left? I'm quaking. I have no damage. But I am quaking. Hey, elusive Mr. Big Head. Egg. So I think...
Give me
I
another.
read on the wiki, this guy plays a card where he retreats. But if I can kill him, I start with an extra trump card. But if I don't need to kill him because he retreats, then I don't need to burn my stuff. But yeah, I don't know. He wins with a 10 or 11. So I gotta hit and get something 5 or less. Or just do this. I'm
I'm gonna stay.
not gonna push it.
Give me another.
He can't have a 3, he loses this. And then he runs away, that counts as a whole opponent, I think?
winner is
What's it look like when he runs away? Or they just cut to black. Yep. The opponent ran away. Alright, final showdown. That doesn't count as a win. That is terrible. Yeah, nice.
I'll stay.
Yeah, if I draw a 6, I will...
Hit me.
I don't know. What the fuck? If I draw a 12.
I'll stay.
Okay. So he... I don't want to perfect draw this because I don't want to burn through all my perfect draws, but at the same time... What am I thinking? Change. So we know that he has something high. He could still win with where he's at. That's terrible. I feel like I gotta use the perfect draw. Like, it sucks. But yeah.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
He's staying? If I stay, the round ends. And he doesn't have enough. Is this guy a bluffer? Because if he's a bluffer, and it's my final round, I'm chilling. I say chilling, but, I'm still scared out of my mind. I want to keep my 2 up, honestly. Like, I really want / need to keep the 2 up. But I have 3 openings. So I might as well do this. I wasn't paying attention enough to what he drew / didn't draw. Got another Trump switch plus, get out of here. 6 would put me at 20. But if he has 8, he would win. And I can't get a 7. How about we just up it to 24? And then perfect draw. Or ultimate draw. Why not? He says, like it doesn't matter. Okay. Cool. Exchange is good, 2 up is good.
I'm gonna stay.
What are the odds he has 11?
Give me another.
What are the odds he has a 3? The odds are not in his favor, considering. I wanted to up him, but... Dang it.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Wanted to up him so I don't have to bother with him as long. But I'm glad I didn't, because it's a draw. This is so anxiety-inducing.
Hit me.
Oh, God. He hit me? Oh. God, I don't know what to do. 7, 8. Perfect draw. Return.
Hit me.
Unable to hold more. Cool. Go to 24.
I'm gonna stay.
Give me another.
9. He doesn't have a 3. He is a bluffer, though.
I'll stay.
Wow. That was a decision. He saw the 1 and the 2 on the board. 2 up plus is good. Oh my god. Regular 2 up. What's he doing? Who let him cook? Regular 2 up.
I'm gonna stay.
He can't have the 11 in that hand.
I'll stay.
So he stays, he loses. Last guy. Cool. Alright. Last guy. Oh my god. Alright. Yep. I wish I had a choice of which trump cards I took. 11.
Hit me.
All this is on the table. Regular destroy. God. Alright. So I just have to go up 8. Which is 6 plus 2. But I already have 6 and 2 and 8. Can I exchange? Yeah, I can. We can't have a 3, remember that.
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay.
Would be at a 4. Not yet. Not gonna use that yet.
I'm gonna stay.
He probably has a 4. He has a 5. Cool. Yeah, I'm so anxious. I've spent like an hour and a half doing this. I've spent an hour and a half recording. I played without recording for an hour before this. This has been my whole day. Like playing Civ. Except not as long. I panicked for a second. I was like, what did you do? Okay. That would mean I need 13. That doesn't add up to 13. Hit me.
Hit me.
Hit me.
Hit me.
Does he have 11? Or something? If he has 11, I'm SOL.
I'm gonna stay.
Yeah, that was a 7. Yeah, that was a 7. So he... 7 is not that hard. Yeah, I'm
gonna
keeping.
stay.
Do it. Now he's either at 11 or...
I'm gonna stay.
He's just out of 10. Cool. Wait. No, not worth it. I have a lot in my
Hit me.
trump cards. A 3? I have a 3 trump card, right? He did. He took my 3. What a dick. But putting... Wait. 3, he couldn't have drawn a 4 or 5. Right? So he drew a 3. He doesn't have a 9. An 11. That puts him at 21. If he had a 10... Trying to draw a 4. I either lose this one or, I mean, it's a better time to use my 2 shields. Go for 27. He has an 11, 10, or 9. 9, 10, or 11. Most likely 11.
Hit me.
9, 10, or 11. 9 or 11. So I win. I don't have any bet enhancers. But I might as well go for hitless. Shut up. I can't play greedy. Okay. I feel like this is the right play. Like, I'm not playing it safe and burning my shields, but at the same time, do I need to? Okay, that's too confident. That's too confident. No, but I win, right? 31. He had an 11. I was right about him being super certain. Alright. 2 up. 2 up is very nice. Perfect draw. Oh, yeah, because he played the perfect draw. Okay. So he perfect drew the 4. So he has to have a 7. Yeah, cool. I win. If I can get to the right number, I win, that is. So right now he's at 19. That puts me at 19. Or I could just hit.
Hit me.
That's it. That's game. That's game.
I'm gonna stay.
I choked when I hit stay for some reason. That's game. I win. Oh my god. And that's it. That's the achievement. Couldn't hear the ding, but I heard the ding and I saw the achievement. And I got grand reward. Hey, I'll show it off for y'all. I'll show it off for y'all. I'm just checking to see how long I had this game launched. 174 minutes. This took me nearly 3 hours. At least this sitting was 3 hours. So here is the grand reward. I, saw it earlier, saw it before. There's these guys everywhere. These little bobbleheads. Yeah. That's the reward. Cool. Thanks all of you for watching. Who's ever watching. Yeah. I'm ecstatic that I've got this done. I'm honestly so surprised that I did it. First try or something. It was not my first try. Yeah, leave a like and comment and subscribe for my lost sanity in making this. Oh god, I can finally live my life. If you want to see more videos of mine, feel free to subscribe, and if you do, come back to the channel or whatever. Until next time, later days.